Why not now? That's when I first discovered
Come on,
him.
man.
This man has been on his journey ever since, and it didn't start off easy.
Nah.
You was homeless at one point, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, for sure.
How can you go from homeless to being on the Billboard charts and having some of the most singable songs of this era? I want to welcome this man to the show right now. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only Toosii is here, man.
Toosii.
Wow.
Yo. What's up, everybody?
North Carolina.
Yes, sir. Better believe it. One of the finest.
Tudor.
Yeah, the throwback. Yeah,
We got to take it way back.
For sure. Mom Dukes ain't called me that in a minute.
They used to call you Tudor?
They used to call me Tudor Butt, man.
Tudor Butt?
I don't know where it came from, man. In today's time, that name would never go.
Nah, that wouldn't work.
Nah, man.
Well, black people come up with the most original
Crazy.
nicknames
Yo, I'm
ever,
trying
yo.
to tell
And
you.
Tudor Butt be normal. Like the funeral, the wedding, every Thanksgiving. It's just normal.
Yeah, and everybody used to call me it too. Like it was just so regular.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nah, that ain't no regular name.
Nah.
I won't lie.
But when did you change it?
That ain't no regular. I got probably when I was like, I say like 14.
Okay.
14. But I won't lie, even Toosii ain't the like best name for real either. I won't lie.
I don't see muscles. You're
Yeah,
not, you know what I'm
I
saying?
won't lie. I won't lie. I just found out my name means some whole other junk too. Like I ain't never knew what Toosii meant that.
In what language?
Man, Toosii is like a drug.
Oh, snap. Really?
You never knew that?
I was thinking the Watusi dance.
Nah.
There was a dance called the Watusi.
And then the
No,
Toosii
man.
slide.
Yeah,
And
you
the
got
Toosii-
you got that all that see
But which drug is it? Is it sniff or
We
smoke?
got an OG. When
Man,
I said
listen.
that, nobody even heard me when I said I was thinking the Watusi dance.
Nah.
Because it's such an old classic dance.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. See, it's so many, it's so much stuff out here that got
References.
Toosii in it. Yeah, but like Toosii, it's like a powder. It's like pink cocaine.
Pink
Oh,
cocaine.
wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's why I asked him if
Tootsie?
was it a pill or a sniff, and he
Yeah.
said sniff.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, they going crazy off that Toosii
Oh
too.
my.
For real.
Well, that's
So what you gonna drop the SII or just be two? What you gonna do? Or just let it rock?
Nah. We gonna keep the two TOOSII, man. You know what
Okay.
I mean? We dare to be different.
Minus the pink cocaine.
Minus the pink cocaine.
That's
You
all.
don't do that. Nah, you don't do no.
Maybe a little bit.
Okay.
I'm playing.
You wouldn't be alone.
Yes.
What the fuck you
facts.
think?
Nah, they out here turn. I won't lie. I ain't even, man. These people turning up out here, man. There's a few people off there Toosii now.
That Tootsie something else, boy. But we talking about the artist when we say it. We ain't
For
talking
sure.
about that
I'm
thing.
gonna
So-
start a rumor. Swear you on Toosii.
You got that pink
I'm
on
gonna start
it.
that shit. Swear on that
I'm gonna
pink.
say, what the fuck you mean?
Come on, man. Stop playing. Better
Playing
believe
with
it.
me. So let me, between Why Not Now and then Poetic Pain, that came about 2020, right?
Yeah, right. Yep.
Just give us a synopsis. What happened from going homeless?
Yeah, for sure.
Why were you homeless?
Man, I come from hard times, you know. My family come from, you know, a certain type of background.
Okay.
And the things that we just like any other kid who grew up in poverty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was the baby at 5. My sister was doing some time. My sister and my brother was doing some time at the time.
Okay.
My mom really ain't have no help. My dad, he was out doing whatever he was doing. So we ain't really have no help, and my mom was trying to make everything work. But you know, times get hard. We fell on hard times, and you know, we figured it out though. You know, my mom always make a way.
Was it shelter homeless, car homeless,
Nah,
park
like so
bench homeless?
we was like jumping from like hotel to hotel
Okay.
type
Wow.
vibe, you know. And then didn't have no place to stay, staying with like other people, you know, like that kind of vibe. So you know, but Mom Duke's always gonna find.
Shout out to Mom's Dukes,
Absolutely.
man. Come on,
Mom Dukes,
I see
for
you.
sure,
You
for
keep
sure.
giving it that light. I love that, man.
Yeah.
Were you writing then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Cause so like my motivation always been like my brother and my dad. My brother and my dad was growing up. They used to always make music. So I've been writing music since I was young. I've been singing since I was young and rapping since I was young. But I've been writing since I was like 13.
Since you was 13. At that time, when did you start putting music on the internet?
Probably like 2016.
2016.
I started putting music on.
You
8
had,
years ago.
You had your ducks all lined up. You know,
Yeah.
you had the money, the streaming money coming back to you. Okay, talk about that.
I ain't start getting paid. See, everybody think the money just come like instantly as soon as you start rapping. I ain't start getting. until I like learned what like real money was. I ain't start really seeing no money for real until like 2020. I seen my first 2019 or 2020. I seen my first million.
Okay.
And then like after that, it was like, all right, that's when I started seeing like real money. You know? So
I love that, man. Now, Tracy, I saw your forehead got wrinkled when he said his first million.
Is that right? Because I was like, damn.
But that ain't, you can't look at it like it's $1 million in his pocket,
yeah,
right?
facts.
That's $1 million generated.
Facts.
But that ain't what went home in your pocket.
Facts. No. I had my first M. No,
Oh shit! Okay, well, damn, man.
Yeah, I had my
working
first.
with you.
Wow.
I had my first M probably like 2020, 2021. I'd say, yeah, but it could have been more than that.
Okay.
But I didn't, like they don't know, like all of that is not what's generated. And then on top of that, like with touring. You don't start making money on touring for real till you get to a certain size venues, like things of that nature. Like people don't know that. Like when you at the 2,000, 3,000 capacity venues, like that ain't really no money. No money. Like it's not until you get to like the 4, 5, 6s maybe. I say like the 5, 6s is when you start like making real money. So I ain't never really like even when it came to the touring side, like a lot of my money come from merchandise, meet and greets. Like just other and other stuff I do. I don't lie. That money you got in this rap game, man. You gotta take that money and put it to use. Like
That's right.
Yeah, you gotta take that money and put it to use.
What was the song?
Yeah,
that
set it over the top for me. Initially what caught was Love Cycle.
Love Cycle.
But my first I guess you could say because you got that first song that's like big to the people, but they haven't really like made it to like radios and all of those other things. My first song was Red Lights, but Love Cycle was like my first like, all right, we on the radio, platinum record, like rolling, people singing it word for word whenever we travel around. Like that was like my first one. So yeah.
Man, Toosii is here, man. I'm loving this. Man. I'm trying to.
It's so.
I want to ask you this shit for a long time.
Absolutely. And this is a lot of game that you give it too with
Right.
your honesty. It's just so crazy to me. The reason why Sway was like my forehead was wrinkled is because I'm thinking about someone who unfortunately had to endure a period of time of being homeless.
Yeah, facts.
But then transforming into someone who considers $1 million to be the start of when you're making money.
Oh yeah, nah, I won't lie. Like I see into the future. Like I see into the future. I seen all of this happening before I even got here. Like this ain't. This is literally just like this is minor things before we get to the major things. Sooner or later I'm gonna sit back down here and I'm gonna be worth a B.
There you go.
I love that. You
yeah.
sitting next to a billionaire.
Heather's a
right there.
billionaire.
Come
Billy
on, better
Talk?
believe
No
it.
doubt.
Come on,
What?
No doubt.
What mindsets did you either have to shed or embrace to even be this like seer of the future?
Honestly, it's a mentality thing. It got to be in you. It's not something that's on you. It got to be in you, and you got to know that like nobody opinion really matter. Cause I had somebody tell me, I won't lie, I had somebody tell me like I'd never make $1 billion because I'm black. Like I had somebody tell me that, and it was kind of like
Wow.
I'm like, man, you don't, bro. Do you know what I came from? Like for me to even make this little bit of money that I done made is worth more, and I'm understanding the value of $1 now, so that's even worse. I'm learning how to control my emotion. I'm learning what emotion is. I'm reading now. I'm doing things I never did. Like so
Self-improvement.
Yeah.
for sure. So
Self-improvement.
But like I got this thing though, like, cause I'm a Capricorn. I don't lie.
Shout out, my mom's a Capricorn.
Shout out Mom Dukes. She the one. But I got this thing to where like I kind of need a little bit of like hate for me to get to where I need to
To
go.
motivate, right?
I need the motivation.
Yeah.
I need it. Like I need somebody to tell me I can't do it, so I can do it. And I always been a type person though. When I do it, I ain't gonna treat you how you treated me though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I want people to know I'm always better than that.
Man,
Hell yeah.
Toosii, see,
I
I
love that.
like that, man. Got the project. It's called Jaded. Jaded. We were talking about your
Jaded.
project today. We was like, damn, man, this dude is. He all is it? We all have our own interpretations,
sure.
right?
For
So
sure.
when I hear Jaded, I think
What you
of
think?
over shit. I'm over it. I've been jaded by the music business over and over. So I had to write it up. I had to paint my own picture.
Yeah, paint your own picture.
And live in my own movie.
Most def.
While those other movies are on these other screens, my shit is always running.
My shit always running.
I ain't gonna be Jaded in my own movie.
Most def.
But what are some things that have and I'm just presuming that's the interpretation of Jaded, but in that interpretation, what are some of the things that's jaded you about the business?
Yeah, I mean you hit it on the head. But honestly though, I feel like all of the music that been coming out, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like it's no I ain't gonna say it's no good songs coming out. It's just nothing that's everlasting no more. Like we used to have records that we sing for years. You get what I'm saying? And they on for years, and we stream these songs for years. And just I don't lie, I just feel like the internet messed up a lot of shit. Like it ain't this world ain't used to be like this.
Yeah.
You know, everybody ain't used to be so judgmental. Or if everybody was judgmental, we ain't have the internet to be able to see all the comments, see everything that's going on. It's just a bunch of negative shit going on. So I've been jaded by like all the music that been coming out because I feel like that's kind of the thing. I feel like the world been jaded by the music that's coming out. I feel like it's all popcorn music. Like ain't none of it sticking.
You worked with the Baby before, right?
Yeah. That's my label mate.
That's your label mate. We had him up here the other day and we asked him a similar question about this, and he made a comment. Check out what he said. I want to get your feedback on this.
I was at a point to where like, you know, I didn't respect like where the game was, and I did not respect what the music business was. It was a period of time, like shortly after COVID, like coming back from COVID, I just feel like everybody was just in just a fucked up space, just a dark space, you know what I'm saying? People had too much free time on their hands.
And he went on to say that everybody sounded alike. Everybody was doing the same thing.
Sure.
And I find it interesting because this is y'all era.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my era too. I'm in this motherfucker.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But it's your era.
Yeah.
Is that a consensus that you're starting to hear around other artists? Like, man, everything's the same. Y'all
I think a lot of artists just think it's easy to cut on auto-tune and sing now. Or if they ain't doing that, it's easy to just rap about popping pills, fucking bitches, and shooting guns. You know? It's regular. I remember, like, I was just telling my homeboy, like, I was scrolling on TikTok, and there was this song that had popped up on TikTok. And I was like, bro, like, a few years ago, this was the type shit that niggas walk upon you and ask you to listen to. Like, now they blowing this shit up on the internet. Like, these like, when the fuck did we give everybody the platform to be able to do this shit? Like y'all taking away the stardom from people that's actually out here putting in the work. Cause I won't lie, like this game not for everybody. Like this game ain't. I can't go and do what a baseball player do. I can't go and do what a soccer player do. I advise everybody, if this is what you want to do, to like take a shot at it, but this shit ain't supposed to be how it is today. It's like anybody can do it. They got you making music on your phone now. Like that. I don't lie. I don't respect none of that shit. Like get it how you live, but I don't know. Like music was never that the music business was never like that, man.
Give that man a round of applause for thinking like me.
Feel me? And, cause like when I think, I don't lie, Sway. When I just think like I think bigger than everything, bro. I think Grammys. I think like. How the fuck is you supposed to get? And I ain't saying that you can't. Yeah. But a Grammy hit off a cell phone is crazy. Like, that's crazy.
Something's wrong with that.
That'll be a new category in 5 years.
What, cell phone songs?
Absolutely.
I believe it.
Absolutely.
Songs made on the cell phone.
It's a lot of people doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a lot of people doing it. It's crazy. I don't know. Like,
why is that bad to you? Why is your method you feel better? You obviously going in the studio. You got live instrumentation on your music.
Cause like I won't lie. I respect the grit. Like I won't lie. We used to have to put money together for studio time to get up and go to that studio. Like we used to have to go outside, put that work and do whatever we had to do to get some money and go and pay the studio time or we used to have to go and get this money however we got it and save up to buy studio equipment. We was buying studio equipment one by one, you know, and that taught me like the craft of being able to learn how to record myself. I've been recording myself since I was 16 years old.
That's amazing.
I got the whole setup in the crib, the whole shabam, everything that they got in the studio, I got it in my house. And that's where all my songs come from. So like, I just respect the grind. I feel as if like, and I ain't taking away from nobody, I just feel as if like, recording on a phone is just crazy.
Too
Like
easy?
Yeah.
it's too easy. Like get up and go to the studio. If you respect your craft that much, get up and go to the studio. Like I mean, it might sound better on the phone sometimes, but get your ass up and go to that studio and put that work in, cause like it's some shit to be done in that studio.
It's just funny because every generation has something of ease that maybe the last did not have that warrants
It just make it
criticism.
It get easier every generation, right?
But
I
that
think
gives more access to
facts.
others to be a part of it too, because sometimes one could argue that the music industry, there is a level of exclusivity, you know what I mean, that left some people out. And so when we democratize it, folks can express themselves, but the cream will always rise to the top. Because even with this phone, folks that maybe did not have the amount of money to shoot a music video with the fanciest, most expensive of equipment can use their iPhone to do so. And then eventually you'll see an artist like I just showed Lonnie Light, our PA here, a Victoria Bonet music video with Ariana Grande that's shot on an iPhone.
So you might get 3 or 4 people who do something great that way against 3,000 or 4,000 who do something whack that way.
Right.
And I think visual is a lot different than audio.
It is.
And I think there's an energy that's
That gotta
captured
be-
in a studio when you
for sure.
when you rock it, because maybe your engineer or your producer might say, let's try something different.
Facts.
That's
Cut
true.
that vocal over. Let's try this. Let's add that. You can't get that on on the phone. To your point,
You
get it how
can't.
you live. But if you have the opportunity, and when you have the
You feel
opportunity
me?
to get in that studio, put that
Sure.
work in and create that magic.
And there's certain moments that just like that can't
Can't
be
happen.
made on a phone that you could make in the studio. Like
Yep.
my greatest songs came from me being in the studio with my friends, me being around with my peers. Like it ain't come from me sitting plugging my headphones up to no phone and rapping and then passing my homeboy the mic and say, all right, you go. Nah, bro, like
You don't treat it with
The
enough
quality,
care
yeah.
you
when
don't
it's
treat it
that
with enough-
easy.
in the game,
That's
like,
true.
and this is like, but you don't. And my thing is like not even to be that nigga, but you don't see people that don't look like us doing that. Like they getting their ass up and they going to the studio. They finding a way to get in that studio. We gotta respect the game more, cause I won't lie, like they ain't speaking on it, but this shit declining. Like
It's declining. Well, the quality control.
Quality control.
There isn't any.
for sure. It's not none.
There's no quality
Not none.
control.
It's not none.
And so, and then we end up with artists like you, who's from this era,
Yeah, for sure.
can be jaded.
For sure.
It took you a while, a few months, to really record this project,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
You worked through a lot,
For sure,
right?
for
You
sure,
dealing
yeah.
with stress,
Yeah,
you know.
And just all the things I was going through. I mean, and then last year was such a big year. I mean, with favorite song being as big as it was.
Round of applause. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful song,
For sure.
bro. You
Thank
couldn't
you,
have
thank
made that on your phone.
Thank you. Facts. I'm trying to tell you.
Yo.
I'm trying to tell you. I remember hitting the highway 6 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning, writing that song.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, writing that song at 5 a.m. in the morning on the way home. As soon as I was hungry too. I wake up in the morning, I'll be hungry. I'll be wanting to get breakfast. Yo, but I was like, favorite song was for some reason with favorite song, it was just different. I couldn't even like, usually what I do, like, because what I used to do was I go to my baby mom house, because we ain't stay together. I go to my baby mom house, stay the night, whatever the case may be, wake up in the morning and I go home, record for the day, and then I go back over there and do the same thing every night. But with that, it was just totally different, because I woke up in the morning and I was writing favorite songs as I was on the highway, and I couldn't stop and get no food. I'm like, I gotta go to the studio and record this right now.
You knew it.
It's something about this song. I gotta go to the studio and record this right now. And I remember sending it to my A&R, shout out Chris Turner, and he was like, "This is smash." You know, and he don't say smash too often.
Yeah.
You know, so when I heard him say, "This is smash," I'm like, it's out of here. Like,
Got it.
we gotta go. We gotta
That's
go.
that
so,
one, man.
So yeah, nah, that
brother.
definitely
You did that.
That definitely couldn't be made on no iPhone.
Nah, man. Sticks and Stones.
For sure.
That's a song you have.
Sheesh.
Yeah, man. And it's dealing with toxicity
Yeah,
in
yeah.
relationships,
Most
right?
def, most def.
Is that based on true experience, or are you reflecting
Yeah.
on experience?
I like to tell people that everything that I make is 100% true, because if it ain't my story, it's somebody else's. You know, so all the music that I make is 100% true. And it's just for the people to guess who it's about, if it's about me or somebody else.
You don't like arguments. You don't like combativeness in relationships at all, huh?
I don't do no. I'm an earth sign. I don't do none of
What's
that.
your sign? What is it?
Capricorn.
Earth sign.
That's an earth sign?
Yeah.
Okay.
Capricorn.
What would be like give me an example of toxicity you've experienced? You ain't got to name the person. Give me a crazy moment where someone says something crazy to you.
I won't lie. I done experienced some real toxicity. I'm talking about. I don't got it as bad though, cause like I done experienced toxicity. But then I look at my homeboys and I be like, yo, I won't lie. I be like, some of the stuff y'all girl be doing to y'all, brody, my girl ain't never do that to me. Like, y'all be what? They be, but I don't see that my homies be wildin'.
So what is it, like arguments? You got slapped? Like somebody hid your wallet? Like what?
Yeah, I won't lie. Like I done had a little bit of that though. Like I ain't never had like cutting up stuff and all of that. I never been through none of that. Like,
okay.
But see, I haven't been with a lot of women either.
Okay.
Like I probably done had 3 girlfriends my whole life.
Yo, I ain't never heard a rapper say, an artist say that. You ain't just a rapper, but I ain't never heard an artist say that shit, right? Yo, get that man quality control.
I ain't
just dishing it out, huh?
Nah, facts. I won't lie. Nah, we ain't never playing that game. Nah,
why is that though? That was your upbringing or your respect for women, or?
I know my worth. You feel me? And it's like, I know my worth, and at the end of the day, like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it's not too many out there meant for me. You know, I definitely feel like the world is made for options, but I mean, my options is minuscule. It ain't too many out there for me. So I don't know. I just be chilling, and I'm on a different grind. Like I had somebody tell me I can't make no B. I'm on a different grind. Like I got it. I gotta have it. I need it. My son gotta have it. My family gotta have it. I need it. You know.
I love you speak on your son, man. Hey, you got another dad. We got a podcast called Rap Dads that we produce. My man Esteban is the host of it. I'm an EP. Can we have you as a guest? And just strictly about fatherhood.
For sure.
And how fatherhood has shaped and molded you as a man.
Sure. I will sit and talk to you about that all day long. I talk about my son all day long.
What kind of attributes has he brought out of you?
I'm glad you said attributes, because I thought you was talking about him. He got some real attributes. I won't lie. That boy got superpowers or something. Like my son be bouncing off the wall, flipping and jumping off of stuff. He be wilding, but he definitely helped like with just my focus and me learning how to just control my emotions and get better at that. And just outside of that, like, I like to say my son kind of like turned me into an old man, you know.
Okay.
You know, I don't like to. I never really like to drink. I never really have drunk before, but I don't smoke. I don't really like go out to the club like that. I ain't into none of that. But my son really done like turned me all the way down. Like now he got me reading books, doing all types of stuff that I never did before.
That don't make you an old man. A lot of billionaires don't do that either.
Nah, for sure. I don't lie.
That ain't old man shit. That's billionaire shit.
Nah, you feel me?
Period.
Like, for sure. I don't lie. So like he calmed me down a lot, man. I just my mindset just be in a different place. Like, you know, I think I just started reading this book, the Rich Dad Poor Dad book.
Oh yeah. Okay, get that man a round of applause.
Yeah,
for sure.
You're about to get gang.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah,
what tell us something you that sticks out from that.
In the Rich Dad Poor Dad book, it was basically speaking on, you know, learning the value of a dollar. You know, and speaking on people with fear and desire, you know, and talking about how the biggest cause of poverty is fear. You know, and that used to, like, I used to see, I was the type of person, I had fear and desire. Like, I used to desire the nice things, like the chains, the jewelries, the cars, the clothes, like just all of those things. Before my son came around, I wanted all of those things. And then I used to fear being broke. And the fear of being broke used to cause me to get money and just spend it, thinking that I needed to spend this to do X, Y, and Z, and I was just gonna get it back, and it never happened. Like, the fear just kept causing me to go through the same cycle. So I think once people talk about using fear and desire to your advantage, instead of like using it and being afraid or being desirable of certain things, and just learning the value of $1 and talking about how, you know, it's a difference between workers and bosses, and how some workers had never be bosses because they just have work mindsets. I ain't never had no work mindset. I always had the mindset of a boss. So my son really opened my eyes to that, and once he did, I'm like, I gotta lock in.
I love this, man. Toosii is here, man. It's been
So
fuck you mean.
for sure, fuck you, man.
What does that mean?
Sway
Fuck you
on that
mean,
pink.
Nah, for sure.
Hold on, man.
I gotta put that shit out there.
Slide it in there, right?
Yo, fuck you, mix Sway on that pink. What you doing, man? I heard that shit.
I'm promoting you.
Raven-Symoné is here, so she might stop by to say hi.
Oh yeah, tell her come through.
That's so Raven. You know who that is.
Oh,
Fuck
y'all
you.
talk about Raven-Symoné. Yeah, hell yeah. Tell Raven-Symoné
She
stop
here?
in here.
Tell her come in. Meet Toosii.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be great, right?
Yeah, facts.
You about to do this last lap tour, right?
Yeah, yep, with Rod Wave.
Who is Rod Wave, man? This dude is mysterious, man. What can you share with us?
I won't lie. Yeah, and that's like one thing about it. He's definitely a mysterious man.
Yeah.
Like don't nobody really know nothing about Rod Wave. Like he don't. But Rod a cool dude though. He don't.
It seemed like he a cool dude.
He a cool dude. He don't talk much. He laid back. Yeah, he don't talk much. He laid back. He regular though. Like he like the same stuff that everybody else like. He chilling. Like, I mean, when we on tour, this is my 3rd tour with him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this my 3rd tour with him. I don't know why he keep bringing me back. You know.
But it feels like y'all are aligned, especially when you're talking about the quality control of your own life entirely.
Yeah,
you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
And not going out to clubs all the time and then depleting your body.
Nah, Rod turned up.
Okay.
Yeah, Rod turned up. That's what people don't know. He turned up. He turned up. Like, you feel me? He like to have a good time. But like, yeah, he definitely a mysterious man. It's not really much you could say about him because he just so chill.
I've been on 2 tours.
I've been on 2 tours and I still can't tell you much about him.
Wow.
But you know, artists be on artist time. Like, you know, when I show up to the arenas, I got a job to do. You know, and my job is to, you know, go out there. I mean, he brought me for a reason, but my job is to go out there and, you know, try to win these fans over.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's my goal every night. But we talk on the road, we kick it, but we don't really talk much.
Okay.
He be on his side, I'll be on my side.
Moneybagg Yo was on this one too, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Y'all don't talk either. Or?
Nah, I don't really talk to a lot of artists. I don't really talk to a lot of artists, man.
Yeah.
I don't lie. It's crazy. Like, me and Baby never like really talk that much.
Really?
Nah, like I don't really. I be in my own world, man.
That's man.
Yeah.
Man, you handle it. You there for business.
And the thing is, I live in North Carolina, so
Okay.
it's like ain't nobody who coming to North Carolina.
Oh, you rarely live in North Carolina.
Yeah,
But you work
J.
with
Cole?
Gunna. But what about Gunna? Y'all work together.
Yeah. Now Gunna. Nah, we don't talk much either. we don't talk much either. But like with Gunna, like I used to go to the studio. And have a seat. Have a seat.
We got Raven, my sister here. Raven-Symoné.
Look, here you go.
You're stupid. Toosii switching seats with Raven-Symoné right now. That's how big the love is.
That's a Toosii right here.
Hi, Toosii. Nice to see you. Want a hug? Oh, you playing Facebook? No, I'm right here. I'm just playing. Nice to meet you. You're so
This is
kind.
my sister,
Hi,
brother.
everybody.
Hey,
Hey, Raven.
Raven and I known each
Fire
other
fit.
since she was little Raven.
yeah,
Raven done spit bars on his shoulder before, Toosii.
Honey,
I won't lie, I've been
I was
watching.
so nervous that
Thank you.
time. I
Remember
messed
that?
up the whole thing. I was like, damn it.
No, you had fun.
Yes.
Yeah, it was having fun.
And then Toosii has a new project called Jaded. You know, he's had major hits.
Yes.
Favorite song, Big Step Up.
let's
yeah,
go.
he's had a lot of hits. There's not many people who's had more experience in entertainment
No, not at all.
than this person right
I
here.
don't know nobody. I've been watching you
Facts.
since I was yay high.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
For sure. This
Thank
is. I feel good.
Yeah, right. Come on, man.
good.
This is the level you on. You think bigger and higher,
Most def,
right? You
most
see the
def.
forest beyond the trees.
def.
Is what I'm gathering from you.
Yes, sir.
This is a person who has a similar vision.
Most def.
She sees the solar system beyond the moon.
That's how it's
I
supposed
be
to
outside in the solar system.
What? Look at this Toosii. We gotta, might as well.
Oh, shit.
What's going on?
We got Holly Robinson Pete walking up in here too, man. Look at this, man. Yo, hey. Wow. What's up?
This is too magical. What?
Wow. Where Rodney at?
He's in the hallway.
Tell him to come in. Man, we got Ronnie Pete here, bro.
Looking gorgeous.
Come on. Hey, it be like this, though. Hey, Toosii, this every day.
You never know what you're gonna see at Sway, people.
What's up, legend? Come on, I see you, baby. Come on. The Michael Vick Project.
Yeah, you saw it.
Incredible, man. Yo.
I'm proud of him, man. Put that whole thing together. It was his vision.
But I'm proud of you for what you mean, both of you, for the work you're doing with the foundation.
Congratulations.
Come on. Y'all are icons. It's an iconic family. Raven-Symoné's here, the Pete's
You got Hang with Mr. Cooper reunion happening
right here,
right?
Perfect.
Better believe it.
Too good.
This is too good. Wow.
Love y'all.
Love you too. Good to see y'all.
Watch CW tonight. I'm hosting Scrabble.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Is that the one that you're doing with
LeVar Burton is doing Trivial Pursuit. Yeah.
That's what you're doing, Raven? What is it?
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, Boo. I just gotta
y'all-
tell you to watch
fine.
the CW tonight,
listen.
7, 8, 9 Central.
Okay.
I'm hosting Scrabble.
Always working.
You're hosting Scrabble?
Yes.
Yo, how can we get on one of these game shows? Toosii want to do it too.
Let's do
I
it.
want to get on there.
Yo.
I know you got bars. Let's go. You got a
Come on.
wordsmith over here. Let's do it.
Come
Let's
on,
do
man.
it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
What, can you get this young man that's been in the business almost 10 years now, right? Well, really, he been at it.
Yeah,
for that long.
I've been at it 10 years. Been in the game about, I'll say 5 years.
5 years. What city are you from?
I'm originally from Syracuse, New York.
Okay, New York. Let's go.
yeah.
So you're in the music industry. That's a different
Yeah.
education.
Wow.
So let me click that on because they didn't accept me for obvious reasons. It's a hard game that you're going to play for the rest of your life.
For sure.
And I think you just stop trying to chase the fame. Just chase the lyrics and chase the talent.
Yeah.
Because styles change and, trends change. And the people who actually last long are the talented ones. The ones who go home at the end of the night and don't try to stick with whoever's most popular. You know what I mean? They do what they need to. They play the game where they need to. But then at the end of the day, they go home and work on the
the craft.
itself. And when you're starting in the industry, I know a lot of people are like, I'm crafty. I'm like, I know. Let's see. Yeah. Once you get that money and then you spend it all, you'll see how crafty you are. Then you start doing things you're not supposed to do to keep up taxes and shit. So just, pay your taxes, get a good lawyer.
For sure.
And don't give nobody your money.
I appreciate that.
And don't go to any parties.
I bet that we ain't never doing that.
You off the chain.
We ain't never doing that. We ain't never doing
You
that.
asked.
You asked. Don't go to the parties.
Sway on that pink.
She's
still at it. She's still at it.
His name, Raven. His name in the streets, Toosii, mean, what does it mean?
Pink cocaine.
Pink cocaine, Toosii.
And Heather's saying, I'm on that Toosii.
Come on, man.
Ooh, careful, Boo. Careful.
Yes. Scrabble. So you got that guy. That must be fun for you.
You guys, I've been in the industry for 37 years.
Wait, hold up, man. Hold up.
Oh, that's different.
Toosii ain't even that old.
Oh, that's different.
How old are you?
24.
Oh, go sit down. And, been in the industry for 37 years, and I swear on everything, the universe said, you've been here long enough. Here you go, have one of these.
Nah, fact.
Because if you look at the people who've hosted game shows, classics, like, and I'm a part of that history.
That's fire. That's fire. That's fire.
I get to be, yes, yes. I'm so, like a little I'm so excited.
Yo, I haven't seen her in so long. God bless
That's
you,
fire.
man. I love her.
I love you guys.
The joy is so genuine.
Facts.
Because I got a job, you guys.
Come on.
And it's a game show. Do you play games?
Yes.
You play games, Sway?
Of course.
Y'all play games?
I'm words for
What game?
friends. I words with friends daily. You need to get me on.
Okay.
Come on, you out, right? Come on. And I do
I do
Wordle.
I do Wordle. All day long.
But connections?
Connections.
Nah. I ain't
do
on
connections.
connections.
I do
bro.
strands.
I ain't on connections.
Well, just so you guys know, Scrabble also has an app. It's called Scrabble Go.
Okay.
And you can play on there as well. I'm on there. We can play together, and that
Okay.
is so much fun.
Wow.
And
I'm gonna have to Scrabble go. You.
We're gonna Scrabble go.
Yeah.
Let's
All right.
do it.
I like that.
And I'll send you my word results. You know, I usually 2 guesses, 3 guesses.
That's it. That's right.
You know what? You know what? You must be on that pink.
Yeah, right. Sway on that pink. Nah. Hey, we gotta get him a shirt. Sway on that pink. And then it's gonna have Toosii in the back.
Let's do it, man. We sell that merch on tour.
Well, I'm telling you.
Hell yeah.
Oh, but so yeah, we got to do that then.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Wow.
You gotta come too.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah, if we get a second season, I'll be like, we need a celebrity edition, and then you can obviously give the money to your face. I mean, bring it on.
He got the new album, Jaded, right?
I can't wait for it.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a great body of work.
How long did it take you to make it, and what's your favorite song that didn't make it?
I think it took me possibly like I'd say 2 years honestly to make this project because last year I had such a big year and I felt like I was tired and it showed in my music and my fans worth more than that. You know, I think the fans is worth more than that. So I took some time to revamp this year. I took 7 months off.
Good for you.
Spent some time at home with my family. Just did a bunch of stuff to start taking my son out to like defy gravity, taking him places that we never been before, doing stuff with my kid, like, and it just changed my whole perspective. And I definitely think like this project is one of the best projects that came out this year.
Speak it.
Outside of that, I think my favorite song that probably didn't make the project, it's a bunch, but I got a record called Georgia, and it didn't make the project.
It was about me.
Yeah,
I'm just playing.
I'm telling you.
It's time. What is that?
A lot of
She don't even know her name. She finna be in a song for real.
Raven. What Raven-Symoné? Well, what part of her name? The whole.
The whole
name.
The whole name. Okay.
I got a lot of
Just
them.
don't.
I'm not gonna do it again. But I do have a question, right? Everybody has their ritual before they start a song, right?
Yeah.
I got my ritual, which I won't let y'all know, but you know, I'm on Disney, so there's things that I don't say.
Yeah. Keep the check.
Keep it clean.
Okay.
Keep it clean.
I
no
won't ask you
paint.
nothing.
Okay.
Maybe a garden here and there.
Yeah.
What's the ritual? Like you wake up, you put your glasses on.
I need tea. Okay. I gotta have green tea. You know what I mean?
Oxidants.
I need me a green tea. I get me a green tea. I cut back on the candy, but I try to eat like a few pieces of candy. I don't
get the beaties now.
A few pieces of candy. I mean, I'm straight. I don't do much. I'm simple.
Okay.
I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do none of this. So
You should keep saying that for the rest of your life.
I'm gonna try to.
Because my brother died last year of colon cancer at 31, and nobody gets checked at our young age,
right?
Because there's so many bad things in the world that we consume, and so like if you stay healthy and keep those toxins out of your system, you can live longer. Definitely. And that now is the most important thing. You know what I mean? I feel like generations before, it's like I'm gonna die young. Ha ha ha. It's like no, that's not really something to promote. You know what I mean?
Not a goal.
Not a goal. Like people don't say my what's your age? I am 38 because I made it here.
Facts.
So like stay healthy
Facts.
in the body.
Facts. I appreciate that.
Good for you.
Oh man, that's great, man. Raven-Symoné and Toosii.